greatest human beings ever.
Wow.
Right.
Oh, thanks very much.
Thank you very much. But I have to ask, what qualities from any of the doctors, like 1 through you, do you think you have or wish you had?
Gosh, that's a good question. I sort of, I don't know, that's a tough one, because I never tried to borrow too much off other people. I tried to make it sort of inventive and a bit like Hamlet, or a bit like anything. It can only sort of come from you. But I love when Baker gets a bit sort of knout and cross and grumpy. I think that was something that I could have maybe pushed a bit more, you know, perhaps. And I just love Patrick Troughton's sort of strange doctory face, which is kind of, you know, a bit wonky and mad, and I think maybe mine was a bit, at least wonky.
Also, me and Stephen Moffat always say that we can imagine William Hartnell being like the slightly grumpy granddad type, turning into Matt. We
Really?
can see that, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I take that as a compliment.
Yeah, take that one.
I like when. Do you know? I watched the first episode of Doctor Who not long ago, and it is brilliant. And there's that great shot at the start of it, and it sort of goes into smoking. It goes into
just been like, what is this TV show?
Yeah, it's so good. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hi, sorry. My name's Faith, and I was just wondering, I know you guys are really into your role as, you know, doctor, companion, but Karen, what if you were the doctor and Matt was the companion? What do you think that dynamic would be like?
Dear Lord. I mean...
Wow, we should ask Stephen if we can make that episode.
Oh my God.
Just put it
Nothing would
on
get
YouTube.
saved.
Nothing would get saved.
Nothing would get done.
Yes, that means I'm a kissogram. Can I do it in Scottish as well?
Yes.
Doctor. We would just do on set when we were bored, we do Karen's different doctor, because as the companion in the episode, I mean, mark them up, the companion says doctor like 50 times. And it's either, doctor, something's wrong. Doctor, run away. Doctor, don't be naughty.
Or like, doctor, what are you up to?
Yeah. That's the doctor.
What a guy.
Would you keep him around as a companion?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? I'd be great. I'd be sort of brave in the face of danger.
Yeah? What would you wear?
What would I wear?
Yeah, I want to know these things before I hire you.
The kissogram outfit, actually.
Exactly.
Okay, you're hired.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi there.
Hi. So it's pretty clear that you've all had like really good times, but what was your least favorite time on the show? Or least favorite memory?
That's a hard question because now we're all nostalgic and everything's wonderful.
Yeah. And actually, it's one of those shows where
Everything actually is wonderful.
it sort of looks as fun to make as it is as fun to watch. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does that even make sense? It is as fun to make as it looks as fun to watch. It should be that one, shouldn't it? Should it be the other?
I think no, the second one. I think
The second one, yeah. But my least favourite time was about 6:45, and I'd turn to my right, and I'd see Karen sleep like this with no makeup.
Literally, it got to the point where the makeup artist reclined my chair so much, I was horizontal, getting my makeup down. Like,
No, that was actually one of my favourite times.
really?
Yeah, it's good memories.
And God, least favorite time. I mean,
Travelling back to work on a Sunday.
no, that was fun.
Was it?
Well, the traveling was fun.
In a car on the motorway.
No, you're right.
But yeah, like really boring.
Oh, I have one. Okay, so episodes. Okay, I'm just gonna stop this game. Okay, final episode, season 7, episode 5, which is the last episode, right? For me. Is it?
The Angel-shaped Manhattan?
You know where I'm going with this. So basically, me and Arthur had to be suspended upside down for maybe like 2 minutes, and you're not supposed to really do that. And so we were completely upside down. We had to kiss upside down. We were both like, ugh. And then we came down, and I burst all of the blood vessels in my face. So I had red dots everywhere, and I looked like weird.
Did you?
Yeah.
I do not remember
Oh
that.
my God! Don't hang upside down for too long. Is the moral of the story.
See, kids, it's an informational panel.
Yeah. Learn something.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi there.
Hi. Hi, thanks for being here, but more importantly, Matt, thank you so much for being tall.
Oh wow.
Did you have any choice in that matter?
Yeah, I sent my parents a memo before I was born and said make me 6 foot.
Damn, that's what I should have done.
Yeah.
So, there's a good chance that for the rest of your lives, you guys might be known for being the Doctor and for being Amy. I know that Daniel Radcliffe really just wants to be known as a great actor and not as Harry Potter, which, you know, who knows. But are you guys upset by that fact, or are you glad that you're associated with Doctor Who probably forever?
I missed that.
Yeah, I
hi.
miss that especially.
Do you like the fact that you're always going to be connected to the series? Like, you know, even as you take on Terminator, Guardians, and everything, people will always love you for Doctor Who.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. It's something I would never want to disassociate myself with, ever.
Ever.
I mean, it was like, it did so much for us. It was the best thing ever.
Changed our whole life.
Yeah,
And
it
it's still
really
the
was the most
most
fun.
fun I've ever had on the
Ever.
job.
Yeah.
Proud of it.
Yeah, we should be proud of it. But also, it really has helped me get jobs afterwards. I mean, like
Yeah.
where the directors are Whovians and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's never been a hindrance whatsoever.
What's hard is nothing will ever be the same, and it's such a hard thing to compete with. And I don't think any group of fans is quite this. Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe if you're in like Star Wars or something, that, you know. But I think we're really lucky to have a sort of quite a unique, family-esque sort of
Yeah.
vibe of Doctor Who, which is cool. Yeah, it's cool.
Certainly one of the oldest fan bases.
Exactly.
I can't really think of what predates it.
No,
Well,
I
it's the
know.
longest running sci-fi show in the world.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi there. Thank you. And the lovely TARDIS dress.
Hi.
Hello.
First of all, I'd like to say that all my best friends are Whovians and that they say hi.
Hello.
All your best friends.
And I have a question for Karen. Hi,
Oh,
Karen.
hi, what is it?
And after you shaved your head, what was your reaction? Like when you went to brush your hair, you were like,
Oh, and it wasn't there. My immediate reaction, while it was happening, I was laughing. I was like, ha, this is hilarious, I'm not gonna have any hair. And then I fell asleep immediately in the chair where they shaved it for 2 hours. Bearing in mind, I hadn't worked on Guardians of the Galaxy yet, so I didn't really know anyone. So I was just a weird sleeping bald girl. And no one woke me up, which was really weird. So then I like stumbled home and went to actual bed. And then I woke up in the morning and I mean, I was just like, oh, this is the weirdest thing in the world. And I couldn't touch it for a little while. But then I really got into it. I really got into what it made me feel like and how other people were treating me. And I started to embrace it.
I think you look nice with short hair, just to put it out
Thanks.
there.
Thanks, guys.
I even think you rocked the bald look. I think.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that's going a bit far, but
That was a good question. Thank you.
Well, also, Matt shaved his head.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I
yeah.
love you both.
Thank you.
Thanks, Steve.
That's right. You shaved it before you had to go back and film more, didn't you?
Yeah, that went down well.
We were both in wigs.
We were both bald.
We were both
At
bald.
the same time, and I've got really big ears, and so I'd never had my like, I'd always had sort of longish hair, so I was in deep panic. My vanity was in like panic mode,
Well, I looked like the actual moon.
and I looked like a fish with ears strapped on.
Hi there.
Hi, I'm Valentina.
Hi.
I was just wondering which episode or universe you would like to live in Doctor Who.
Ooh, good question.
What was fun?
Oh, I mean, ooh.
What about living as pirates?
Nah.
Okay.
Just because that was too troubling to film.
Yeah, it was.
It was like we were filming. It was like 6 in the morning. They
On
had
a
massive
ship.
rain machines, and we we're just like really deeply troubling. What about? This is the big question. Do you live in the past or do you live in the future? Show of people that would live in the past. Not many. You
That's
big
funny, it's
sci-fi
usually the
fan.
other way
Who would live
around.
in the future?
Oh. People
Wow,
normally
you're-
choose the past.
Future. Sorry.
People normally choose the past.
I like hot water. I like modern conveniences, health. You know.
Telephones and stuff.
Yeah, it'd be cool to live on a spaceship, wouldn't it? This answer's going really well. We're just thinking.
I would go as far into the future as possible before, you know,
Yeah.
it all, you know.
It all blows up.
Yeah.
I would go to the future, invent a time machine, and then live everywhere.
Yeah.
Well done. Thank you. Hi there.
Hi guys, just want to say I love you guys to death. You guys are great.
Thanks.
My question is, in season 6, in the 2-part episode with the flesh,
Nice.
Doctor Who was trying to convince everyone that these are now living beings. Yet he just melted the heck out of Amy at the end of it. Did you find anything and have an issue with that, or did you just feel that that was more the just impulsiveness of the Doctor?
Well, I mean, at that stage, it was quite a strange season, that one as well, because we didn't have a lot of scripts in advance. So we read it and were like,
that Amy
what?
was flesh.
She melts? What do you mean she, what? For me, I love those big twists. So I think, you trust in Stephen to have a sort of eventuality to the twist, but also I love the idea that the Doctor does something. I mean, it's totally insane. Rory watches his girlfriend melt.
Yeah. Well, I think the Doctor was just doing what he needed to do in order to save us.
To save, yeah.
Like he had to do that.
Yeah, but so I find the boldness of moves like that. I sort of love the Doctor in that mode. It's one of my favourite modes.
Modes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi there.
Hello. If you could play a Bond villain, which Bond villain would you play?
Ooh, a Bond villain question.
Wow, that's cool, isn't it? That's a good one. Kazan?
I don't know. Oh, maybe I'd play like a really weird version of Goldfinger.
Yeah. Maybe.
You know, I'll paint men gold instead of women. In beds.
Gold face.
Gold
face.
gill.
Gold
No.
face, and you've got a pet.
A pet
Lizard.
hog.
Like an iguana.
Yeah, an iguana. That has gold paws.
I call it Goldie.
Yeah.
Goldie.
I would pick, do you know, I thought Javier Bardem was amazing, actually. I thought
So
he was
good.
totally great, but I think you've got to sort of go a bit further back, haven't you? So an existing Bond villain?
Well, I did print something out. If I'm able, or if you're able to read it, like if someone could hand it.
No. I don't think we have time for it, but I think that's a good question.
Yeah.
Also, you both deserve Emmys.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
I'm going to have to think about that question, 'cause it's a good one.
I like the gold iguana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
you
spot
can
on.
play that.
I'll play the gold iguana.
Hi there.
Hi there. Thank you guys so much for coming. It's amazing that you guys are able to come here. My question is, in what ways did Doctor Who affect your lives outside of your film careers?
Wow, I mean, in every single way you can imagine, because you go from, being an actor who's in the theatre or whatever, and then suddenly, you're like in the newspapers and stuff,
Yeah,
and
that was
families
weird.
as well.
Yeah.
It's quite bizarre and
And it's
immediate
instant,
change.
yeah. It's overnight, which is the scariest thing. Because also we were stepping into already established roles, which is different. Because
Yeah.
normally you'll film a TV show and then it'll be a hit or whatever, and then you sort of started it. But this was a different thing altogether.
Yeah.
It was scary.
And also, yeah, it was. And also, because you work so much, your life ceases to be your life. Because you work from 7 till 7 every day, like 6 days, 5 days, or you might work 12 at midnight till 12 in the afternoon the next day. So you're constantly working, which is great, but it just, you don't do a lot socially.
It just becomes your life.
Yeah.
That is your life.
Yeah, pretty
Which
much.
was good.
But that's, you know, a small price to pay for being in
I loved it.
Yeah, it was just, it changes everything. It's hard to explain.
Well, now you're working with, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger and John Travolta, and you're doing a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's crazy. What has been the most surreal Who experience out of the Who show? Like somebody when you're in Cannes and you're promoting a movie and somebody bringing it up. Anything that you can think of.
Hall H at Comic-Con is always a mad thing. That's like...
Well, we had a weird one yesterday where Whoopi Goldberg came and said hi to us.
Whoopi Goldberg's here.
And she came to us.
Yeah.
Because she was a fan of the show.
That was cool. Yeah, man. Ghost.
I screamed when I saw her, and I don't normally, I get more excited about pop stars than I do about actors. But I mean, I screamed when I saw her. I was like, oh my god, I didn't hold it together.
What pop star would you be really excited to see?
Right. Where do I even begin? I mean, like, if Elvis was still alive, I would be freaking out. I went to Graceland recently. Maybe any of the Spice Girls, that would freak me out. Or Britney Spears.
Yeah. You went to see Britney Spears, didn't you?
I did, in Vegas.
Yeah. Asked me to come with you, dress up. Literally, they got dressed up to see Britney Spears. I was like, you know what, Karen? I'm going to leave you to that one.
Well, actually, it's funny. A surreal experience, to go back to the question, was that when I was watching Britney and I was dressed as Britney, and I was emulating her moves, talking about how well she finishes them, somebody was like, oh my god, it's Amy Pond! And I was like, oh my god, you've caught me at the weirdest moment of my life.
Hang on, what was Kermit the Frog doing at Britney Spears?
So you were caught cosplaying as Britney Spears?
Yep.
Yeah? There you go. Thank you. Hi there.
Hi, my name is Megan. I just want to say on May 4th, me and my husband got married. It was a Doctor Who themed wedding.
Wow.
Our groom's cake had a bow tie around it.
Boom.
And it's actually tweeted with the things on the board, the hashtags.
The hashtags, cool.
So you guys can look at it.
I'll check it out.
Anyway.
Yeah, my mum's on Twitter, so I'll have a look.
Yeah. So what's your question?
My question is, what was it like coming to the US and filming?
Oh, the best.
So cool.
The best.
Monument Valley?
Yeah, Monument Valley was cool, and were you in Central Park? Oh no, you weren't. That was cool. We filmed in Central Park, and all these people were there, and we loved coming over here.
There was a lot of people there.
Yeah, and I actually think we've made some really good episodes here. I think The Impossible Astronaut, and what's the one after The Impossible Astronaut? Number 2, season 6.
It is.
Day of the Moon.
What?
Day of the Moon.
Day of the Moon. That's good. They were, we filmed a lot in the States for them, and
they didn't anticipate the amount of people that are going to turn out at Central Park.
We had
no like security or anything because we didn't think anyone would turn up.
Yeah.
And there was hundreds of people.
Yeah.
We couldn't believe it. We were like, when did this happen to our lives?
It was madness. It was a very cool thing.
Good times.
Hi there.
Oh, hey. Alright, so like me and my mom love you, I just want to say that. When you're like walking around, are you ever like, hey, walking around, I'm like the doctor, do you ever go like, on set, are you ever like, were you ever like, my companion, Karen Gillan, like, do you ever?
Yeah, I would say, if anyone wants to sort of experience what it's like to be the doctor, this is what I do things like this before I started, run a bath, but run a bath as the doctor would run a bath. Kids, ask your parents. Because you could have a big flooding bill or something, but it's little human things that we do. Make a cup of tea, do it as the doctor do it, and that's when you go, wow, holy moly, I'm the doctor, or was the doctor. I'm really joking. I'm not really, I'm really upset about it. Thank you. K-face.
What is the question? Do I ever do things as the character?
No, I just answered a completely different question.
He took it in a different direction, which was a good direction.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, what was the original question?
If you ever kind of go on set and, to quote the young lady, say, hey, I'm the companion, right? Was that it?
Like, do you ever like walk around like, hey, I'm Amy Pond, like sort of forget.
Sort of like Fonzie.
I do make that noise a lot, but I don't ever go, I'm the companion, I'm Amy Pond. I don't really do that. I should do that. I will start doing that today.
So basically, I answered a different question, and she completely refuted the question. So
you negated it, totally.
Great answers anyway. Cool. Thanks, love you.
Thank you.
Is it those little human things that kind of contribute to the attraction of the character? Because he kind of like fumbles these little human things, you know?
Well, that's the bit I was always really interested in, because I think when you see him in a human context, in a human environment, you go, oh my lord, he's an alien. He's a total alien. And I think there's something so bold about that spirit in someone. Kids are really good at it. Kids do whatever they want. You know, like they turn up and they say what they want and they think what they want and they dress in what they want. And I think as we get older, we lose that a bit, and it's good to retain it.
Yeah. And now they'll be running the bath.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Ask your parents' permission though, because.
Yeah. Hi there.
Matt, Karen, this is off to you.
Oh, thanks, man.
You were a big influence in my life, and also meeting my lovely girlfriend. We are planning in the next week or so to actually move to Minnesota so she can be a doctor and help find the cure for cancer.
Wow.
So I guess I'm her companion, she's my doctor.
Yeah, oh cool.
Well, thank you, and congrats to you guys.
Thank you. Also, my question is, I'm surprised nobody ever wanted to ask this yet, but Matt, Karen, can you do the Doctor Who theme for us?
This is happening.
5, 6, 7, 8.
You're very good at that, Philadelphia. Well done. Hi there.
Hi, I'm Atara, and I was wondering, like, one of the last episodes that Amy and Rory were on, you guys sort of were with dinosaurs.
Yeah,
I was
spaceship.
Yeah.
Season 7, episode 4. 2. Season 6, episode. Oh, I've got it all wrong. Sorry, carry on.
So, what were they like made of?
Ooh, that's a good question. What were the dinosaurs? What were the dinosaurs made of? Did you use?
They were all done in CGI, apart from the old Tricey that you were renting.
Which we built. We built a dinosaur.
Triceratops.
Yeah, and then we sat on it.
You did. I wasn't there.
Well, let me tell you, right? In Dinosaurs on the Spaceship, season 7, episode 4.
3.
2.
Oh.
Thank you, Philadelphia. Riding on that dinosaur was one of the single most painful experiences I have ever had. And I was right on the front, near the Tricey hump.
Right.
It was, I mean, never again. Obviously, because I'm not in the show. But,
and all the other ones.
But so we made one.
Yeah, there was only one real thing though, and the rest was done in CGI.
Did you sort of like ride around and say like, yay, I'm on a dinosaur?
Yeah, oh god, totally. And then I was like, oh, I'm on a dinosaur.
Thank you. Hi there. We only have about 10 minutes left, so we're probably not going to get through all the questions, but we're going to try to get through as many as possible.
Hi everyone. I'm so nervous. Okay, I just first want to speak for every woman in the room and even some men to say, Matt Smith, you are incredibly attractive.
That will get you everywhere.
So my question is, what are some of your nerdy interests beside for Doctor Who, obviously?
Oh. What, as As in science fiction nerd stuff, or
Yeah,
like
like
interesting
other
we have in our
TV
life?
shows or anime or something. I don't know.
Oh, well, I love, sorry, I love Disney films. Like Beauty and the Beast, Jungle Book, Aladdin, like old school Disney films, you know what I mean? And actually I had loads when I was really young and my mum sold them. Remember that? When you sold me Disney films?
This is turning into a different kind of panel, like a Jerry Springer type thing.
No, she did it out of love, but yeah, Karen?
So nerdy interests I had growing up, I was really into things, random things, like pogs.
Did you guys get pogs over here?
Oh my god! Oh, pogs, man, pogs
I remember pogs.
so cool. And the slammers, and also I used to collect football stickers excessively.
Yeah.
I had all of the football teams.
I had the sticker books.
Really? Oh my god. And then you swap like a shiny for 5 football players.
But you don't even like football.
No, I just like the stickers. So all the Scottish leagues, all of those things.
Who are you?
So you don't know about me, man.
This is such a learning experience up here right now. There's so much sharing going on.
It's basically group therapy, guys, which I'm really enjoying.
Do you want me to carry on?
No, that's good. Yeah.
Okay, there's one.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi there.
Oh my god.
Hi. I just wanted to say you are my favorite doctor so far.
Thank you very much. And that is the right answer. Everyone, you've got to give everyone a chance.
And there were also a lot of other amazing doctors, so which one was your favorite?
Probably Patrick Troughton. Yeah, but you know, I love Tennant and Eccleston as well because I came to them really early and, but yeah, probably Troughton.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, dude. Cool beard. Keep growing it.
Karen, who was your favorite?
Matt.
Yes!
Biased.